Yo, welcome back to another video. I'm Quasi on board, and today we're listening to Hybrid Theory by Linkin Park. This record was highly requested. I'm not too familiar with Linkin Park. I've heard of them, but I haven't like avidly listened to their music much, so this will be interesting. It says the genre here is hard rock, and this is right at the beginning of the 2000s. This will probably be a little different. We're like starting to get to more recent-ish music, but yeah. Let's get into it. 12 tracks, pretty short runtime. It's like 37 total minutes, something like that. So yeah, let's do it. First track is Paper Cut.
Set me on first, but I know what I can't stand. Everybody acts like the fact of the matter is I can't add up to what you can. But everybody has a face that they hold inside. Face that awakes when I close my eyes. Face that watches every time they lie. Face that laughs every time they fall. So you know that when it's time to sink or swim, that the face inside is watching you too. Right inside your skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath the skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin. The face inside is right beneath the skin. The face inside is right beneath the skin. The face inside is right beneath the skin.
That was crazy. Is Chester Bennington the guy rapping, or is the guy like singing and the guy rapping different people? That was dope. And the way it was harmonizing at the very end, like that final section, that was super dope. Yeah, this is interesting. I was not expecting that. Wow. Yeah, I was not expecting. So the lead like raps and sings. That was cool. That was really cool. It's an interesting way of like genre bending a little bit, and the overall sound too was really cool with the way the guitar was interpolated with the whole thing. That was like really well done. Yeah, I was not expecting that. Wow. Okay, let's keep it rolling. Next track's One Step Closer.
cannot take this anymore. Saying everything I've said before. All these words, they make no sense. I find bliss in ignorance. Less I hear, the less you say. You'll find that out anyway. Just like before. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to break, 'cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break. I find the answers aren't so clear. Wish I could find a way to disappear. All these thoughts, they make no sense. I found bliss in ignorance. Nothing seems to go away. Over and over again. Just like before. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to break, 'cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to break, 'cause I'm one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. 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 Shut up when I'm talking to you. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up when I'm talking to you. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'm about to break. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to break, 'cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to break, 'cause I'm one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break.
Oh my god. Damn. That track was super dope. I like the opening riff, and then oh my god, like the screaming. That was so cool. That track was really cool. And I'm starting to like see like the like overall like sound, like their like the signature sound of the group. It's super interesting. It's really unique too. From everything I've heard, like this sounds very different. Yeah, they definitely have their own like signature thing going. Um, oh my gosh. Like the I don't even know how you would call it, like the glitching in the background, like the electronic like glitching like sounds in the background and everything. Like the overall tone of this is really fresh compared to the other stuff I've been listening to. This is like very interesting. Yeah, let's keep it going. Track 3 with you.
To the cold of the static, put my cold feet on the floor. God out loud yesterday, remembering I'm pretending to be where I'm not anymore. A little taste of hypocrisy, and I'm left in the wake of the mistake, slow to react. Even though you're so close to me, you're still so distant, and I can't bring you back. It's true, the way I feel was promised by your face. The sound of your voice painted on my memories. Even if you're not with me, I'm with you. Now I see, keeping everything inside. You, now I see, even when I close my eyes. You, when you hit me back, we fall to the floor. The rest of the day stands still. Fine line between this and that. When things go wrong, I pretend that the past isn't real. I'm trapped in this memory, and I'm left in the wake of the mistakes, slow to react. So even though you're close to me, you're still so distant, and I can't bring you back. It's true, the
that scratching sound effect, it reminded me of like radio signals almost. Like that was so cool. And it like kept it in the back for like a good chunk of it too. It was still like in the background. The singing on here on this track was really good. And then I liked when it was going back and forth during the chorus with like the almost like the rapping style and then the singing. That was cool. Um yeah, a lot of like really like interesting attention to detail with like the rhythm of a lot of these tracks so far and the pacing. It's like stuff I'm more familiar with just musically in general. So it's been, yeah, this has been like really interesting listen so far. Like it's a little easier for me to listen to this than other stuff I'm more not familiar with. I feel like I have to like really lock in and pay attention to like different aspects I'm not normally looking out for. So this has been kind of refreshing. It's really interesting though how they're interpolating genres and stuff. Let's just keep going. To track 4. Points of Authority.
'Forfeit the game before somebody else takes you out of the frame and put your name to shame, cover up your face. You can't run the race, the pace is too fast, it just won't last. You love the way I look at you while taking pleasure in the awful things you put me through. You take away if I give in. My life, my pride is broken. You like to think you're never wrong. You live what you love. You have to act like you're someone. You live what you love. You want someone to have like you. You live what you love. You wanna share what you've been through. You live what you love. You love the things I say I'll do. The way I hurt myself again just to get back at you. You take away when I give in. My life, my pride is broken. You like to think you're never wrong. You live what you love. You have to act like you're someone. You live what you love. You want someone to have like you. You live what you love. You wanna share what you've been through. You live what you love. Forfeit the game before somebody else takes you out of the frame. Put your name to shame, cover up your face. You can't run the race, the pace is too fast, you just won't last. Forfeit the game before somebody else takes you out of the frame. Put your name to shame, cover up your face. You can't run the race, the pace is too fast, you just won't last. You like to think you're never wrong. You live what you love. You have to act like you're someone. You live what you love. You want someone to have like you. You live what you love. You wanna share what you've been through. You live what you love. You have to think you'll never forfeit the game. You live what you love. You have to act like you're someone. Forfeit the game. You live what you love. You want someone to have like you. Forfeit the game. You live what you love. You wanna share what you've been through. You live what you love.
Oh my god, bro. The voice in the background matching the guitar the whole song. Bro, who is the singer? Is it Chester? Is Chester Bennington the singer? Dude, on that chorus, bro. Oh my god. This is the best song so far, for sure. For sure. This is one of the better songs I feel like I've heard in general on this channel. That was really catchy. The groove on that was really good. That whole thing was dope. That was so dope. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a favorite right now for sure. Man, let's just keep. Oh my god, let's keep going. That was so dope. That was so dope. Track 5, Crawling. The synths on here have been crazy. Yeah, this is. Yeah.
Crawling in my skin, these wounds they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. There's something inside me that pulls beneath the surface, consuming, confusing. This lack of self-control I fear is never ending, controlling. I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in.
Not a sense of confidence. I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take.
I felt this way before, so insecure. Crawling in my skin, these wounds they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. Discomfort endlessly has pulled itself upon me, distracting, reacting. Against my will I stand beside my own reflection. It's haunting how I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in.
Not a sense of confidence. I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take.
I felt this way before, so insecure. Crawling in my skin, these wounds they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. Crawling in my skin, these wounds they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is
Bro, the raw emotion on that track was heavy. The guitar on that was like really subtle at times and then like in your face heavy at times. Uh yeah, there was a lot of like droning like synths on there in the background like the whole time. Uh yeah, the song sounded like really vulnerable too. Um yeah, I'll definitely need to look into that one. That was good. That was really good. Just keep going. This album so far is like fantastic so far. Track 6, Runaway.
graffiti decorations under a sky of dust, a constant wave of tension on top of broken trust. The lessons that you taught me, I learned were never true. Now I find myself in question.
They point the finger at me again.
Guilty by association.
You point the finger at me again.
I wanna run away, never say goodbye. I wanna know the truth instead of wondering why. I wanna know the answers. were never true. Now I find myself in question.
They point the finger at me again.
Guilty by association.
You point the finger at me again.
I wanna run away, never say goodbye. I wanna know the truth instead of wondering why. I wanna know the answers, no more lies. I wanna shut the door and open up my mind. I'm gonna run away and never say goodbye.
Gonna run away, gonna run away. Gonna run away, gonna run away.
I'm gonna run away and never wonder why.
Gonna run away, gonna run away. Gonna run away, gonna run away.
I'm gonna run away and open up my mind.
Run away, gonna run away. Gonna run away, gonna run away. Gonna run away, gonna run away. Gonna run away, gonna run away.
I wanna run away, never say goodbye. I wanna know the truth instead of wondering why. I wanna know the answers, no more lies. I wanna shut the door and open up my mind. I wanna run away and open up my mind. I wanna run away and open up my mind. I wanna run away and open up my mind. I wanna run away and open up my mind.
That track was like really aggressive in like tone and feel, but really melodic in like terms of like the technicality aspect as well. So yeah, that was really interesting. I like the spacey synth at the beginning, and then it was like filtered throughout the song. The guitar riff that was like kind of jagged in there, I really enjoyed. Yeah, vocals, like the vocal like emotion is crazy on this album so far. He's like a really interesting way of like conveying like raw emotion in his tone and delivery so far from what I'm like hearing. So yeah, it's like, and with like the lyrics and like overall context of the song, it's almost like it almost sounds like desperation, like wanting to run away from something. So yeah, that was cool. That was really cool. Just keep going. Track 7, By Myself.
What do I do to ignore them behind me? Do I follow my instincts blindly? Do I hide my pride from these bad dreams and give in to sad thoughts that are maddening? Do I sit here and try to stand it? Or do I try to catch them red-handed? Do I trust some and get fooled by phoniness? Or do I trust nobody and live in loneliness? Because I can't hold on when I'm stretched so thin. I make the right moves but I'm lost within. I put on my daily facade but then I just end up getting hurt again by myself. I ask why. But in my mind I can't rely on myself. I ask why. But in my mind I can't rely on myself. I can't hold on
Do what I want when I'm stressed so thin.
It's all too much to take it. I can't hold on
To anything, watching everything spin.
Thoughts of failure sinking in. If I turn my back, I'm defenseless, and to go blindly seems senseless. If I hide my pride and let it all go on, then they'll take from me till everything is gone. If I let them go, I'll be outdone. But if I try to catch them, I'll be outrun. If I'm killed by the questions like a cancer, then I'll be buried in the silence of the answer by myself. I ask why. But in my mind I can't rely on myself. I ask why. But in my mind I can't rely on myself. I can't hold on
Do what I want when I'm stressed so thin.
It's all too much to take it. I can't hold on
To anything, watching everything spin.
with thoughts of failure sinking in. How do you think I've lost so much? So afraid. I'm out of touch. How do you expect I will know what to do when all I know is what you tell me to? Don't you? I can't tell you how to make it.
next track. Um, that's that one. I really liked. There was like a really gritty riff that repeated at different sections of that track. Um, that I really enjoyed. Uh, the front man, like the leads, vocals, throughout the whole thing so far, I feel like stole the show for me personally. Um, the overall like electronic like grooves that I've heard, almost like frantic at times, like glitching and like staticky. It's made like the signature sound very interesting so far. And the guitar work has like just done a really good way of meshing with it that I've enjoyed personally so far. That track I think did it really well, and it made the guitar was like a lot heavier in that one than a good amount of the other tracks from what I've initially heard. So I think it stood out a little more to me at the like especially at the beginning of that track. So yeah, let's get into the next one, track 8 in the end. Oh, they made this song. I feel like I've heard this song before. That piano sounds very familiar.
It starts with
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know or wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property. Remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
The piano intro on that was like piano intro was almost deceiving on that track because I wasn't expecting it to become so like big and like almost monumental. Like the scale of that song sounded like really big, and the drop almost initially after the first little intro tidbit was really Yeah, that was crazy. I feel like I've heard that piano before. Like that sounded familiar. But I probably heard this when I was like really young. I probably heard this around somewhere. Um, yeah, the chorus was really catchy. This sounds like a single for the album, honestly. Uh, and it sounded almost like, in terms of like the actual like lyrics, like almost defeated in a way, like saying like, "What I tried so hard, got so far." Like, something's like, I wonder if there's probably a music video like add context to this. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, song sounded really sad, honestly. Yeah. But yeah, that was definitely probably one of like the most standout ones to me. That sounded like almost important or like anthemic in terms of like the context of the album. Yeah, but yeah, not much more to say about the vocals so far. It's been really dope. Track 9, Place for My Head. The record scratching.
I watch how the moon sits in the sky on a dark night, shining with the light from the sun. The sun doesn't give light to the moon, assuming the moon's gonna owe it one. It makes me think of how you act to me. You do favors there rapidly. You just turn around and start asking me about things that you want back from me. I'm sick of the tension, sick of the hunger, sick of you acting like I owe you this. Find another place to feed your greed while I find a place to rest. I wanna be in another place. I hate when you say you don't understand. Just like you and step on people like you do and run away all the people I thought I knew. I remember back then who you were. You used to be calm, used to be strong, used to be generous, but you should have known that you wear out your welcome, and now you see how quiet it is all alone. I'm so sick of the tension, sick of the hunger, sick of you acting like I owe you this. Find another place to feed your greed while I find a place to rest. I'm so sick of the tension, sick of the hunger, sick of you acting like I owe you this. Find another place to feed your greed while I find a place to rest. I hate when you say you don't understand. I wanna be in the energy, not with the enemy. A place for my head. You try to take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. Try to take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. I wanna be in another place. I hate when you say you don't understand. I wanna be in the energy, not with the enemy. A place for my head. I'm so sick of attention, sick of the hunger, sick of you acting like I owe you this. Find another place to feed your greed, will I find a place to rest?
Yeah, that track was dope. There was a part where like his voice was like in a softer tone. It was doing like a little, I can't tell if it was guitar or if it was like just a like stringed like instrument, like a violin or something, like plucking. But that was cool. That part like caught my ear like almost immediately because it just sounded a little different. Um, the riff on that one was really really strong. It was like, it felt like recognizable almost in a way. I don't know how to explain that, but it sounded like it caught my attention really well. Um, the verses, like the rap verses, were pretty aggressive in tone there. Um, and like the rhyme structure was pretty like, it was like normal AB, but it was pretty good. And the screams were awesome. I liked that. That's probably my favorite thing about that track. But yeah, overall it's a solid track on here. I think we got like 3 more.
From the top to the bottom,
On the top I stop,
at the core I forgot.
in the middle of my thoughts.
Take it far from my safety.
Pictures there,
The memory won't escape me.
why should I
From the
care?
top to the bottom,
On the top I stop,
at the core I forgot.
in the middle of my thoughts.
Take it far from my safety.
Pictures there,
The memory won't escape me.
why should I care? There's a place so dark you can't see the end. Skies cocked back, shock at which can't defend. The rain then sends dripping, acidic questions forcefully. The power of suggestion. Then with the eyes shut, looking through the rust and rotten dust, a small spot of light floods the floor and pours over the rusted world of pretend. And the eyes ease open and it's dark again.
From the top to the bottom,
On the top I stop,
at the core I forgot.
in the middle of my thoughts.
Take it far from my safety.
Pictures there,
The memory won't escape me.
why should I care?
In the memory you'll find me as burning up. The darkness holding me tightly until the sun rises up.
Moving all around, screaming of the ups and downs. Pollution manifested in perpetual sound. The wheels go round, and the sunset creeps behind street lamps. Chain link and concrete, a little piece of paper with a picture drawn. Floats on down the street till the wind is gone. And the memory now is like the picture was then. When the paper's crumpled up, it can't be perfect again.
From the top to the bottom,
Bottom to top I stop,
at the core I forgot.
in the middle of my thoughts.
Take it far from my safety.
Pictures there,
The memory won't escape me.
why should I
From
care?
the top to the bottom,
Bottom to top I stop,
at the core I forgot.
in the middle of my thoughts.
Take it far from my safety.
Pictures there,
The memory won't escape me.
why should I care?
In the memory you'll find me as burning up. The darkness holding me tightly until the sun rises up.
Now you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back. Telling you that I see it right through you. Now you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back. Telling you that I see it right through you. Now you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back. Telling you that I see it right through you. Now you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back. Telling you that I see it right through you. Now you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back. Telling you that I see it right through you. Now you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back. Telling you that I see it right through you. Now you got me caught in the act, you bring the thought back. Telling you that I see it right through you.
In the memory you'll find me as burning up. The darkness holding me tightly until the sun rises up. In the memory you will find me as burning up. The darkness holding me tightly until the sun rises up.
Oof. Yeah, that one. I like when the chords were coming and the also like the scratch like record like sound like the vinyl like sampling sound that like almost reminded me of like some lo-fi music I've listened to before. So that was really cool. The rapping on this one was decent. The chorus I feel like I enjoyed the most on this track, because there were like voice cracks. It was like really emotional, and like the tone and delivery of it was just really cool. Like the way it was structured on here. The song was going between like a mix of like quiet and loud, so it was kind of unpredictable in that sense. But they found like a really interesting way of making like the chorus almost like haunting, kind of. But yeah, I think I'd say this one stood out to me a little more than some of the others. I think I'd say so. Yeah, I think I enjoyed this one more. Yeah, this one was really good. Next, Cure for the Itch, track 11. No
Folks,
lyrics here.
we have a very special guest for you tonight. I'd like to introduce
Let's hear it for
great Mr. Hunt.
And now for a lesson in rhythm management. Let's begin. All right now, wasn't that fun? Let's try something else.
It's like a rap instrumental like track. There's tracks like that on some rap albums. That was interesting. Okay, like a lot of like DJ like record scratching, sampling on there. There was jazz piano I noticed. They've been doing like this electronic like glitchy thing like throughout the whole album, so that was on there again. Yeah, no vocals or guitar. That was really atmospheric, I'd say. And I wasn't expecting that on what, like a hard rock album, but interesting change of pace, I guess, and also like thematic with the whole album concept in general anyway, so it did not like completely out of place. I don't think I would listen to that again on my own, but within the context of the album, it makes sense to be there, for it to be there, so I can't really be mad at it. Final track, Pushing Me Away.
I've lied to you the same way that I always do. This is the last smile that I'll fake for the sake of being with you.
Everything falls apart, even the people who never frown eventually break down.
The sacrifice of fighting in the light.
Everything has to end, you'll soon find we're out of time left to watch it all
The
unwind.
sacrifice is never knowing why I never walked away, why I played myself this way. Now I see you're testing me, pushes me away. Why I never
This is exactly what I wanted from a closing song. That was almost perfect, honestly. This intro was cold on this one. The guitar came in, the vocals were really emotional and raw. Um, it was like a really grand like scale chorus. Um, and the production was like really like tight, like really well handled on this one. Um, and yeah, he was like especially the vocals. Like when he's like vocal crooning with like being like louder like with the singing almost like yelling pretty much in nature. um like he handled and like controlled that really well on this track specifically, but throughout the whole album. So yeah, I really like that on this track. The whole album in general, uh I was not expecting like a lot of the melodies and like verses and like rapping mixed with the rock, um and electronic music mixed with it too, because I've listened to a lot of electronic music, so that's not like super new to me. But in terms of this, this is new to me. This was very interesting. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. This album's definitely a 10 for me. I enjoyed pretty much the whole damn thing. So yeah, I don't think I have much more to say on that. The album obviously has its own signature sound. I don't know if that was inspired from a group before them, or if this was like a catalyst for like a genre or something. Someone definitely let me know about that in the comments. But I really like this style. I definitely want to hear more from them. This is their first album, it looked like, in their discography. So that's crazy. That's interesting. Because there's a lot of moving parts that you have to execute well here. And mixing definitely gets more complicated when you start mixing this like stuff that's this like contrasting in like general nature and like technicalities, because rap is a completely different genre from metal from what I've been listening to. So that's very interesting. And there's also a lot of like intention there. This isn't something you just do. You have to really want to make this stuff work and really execute it well for it to sound as good as it did here. So yeah, that'll be it from me for this video. Definitely, if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe to the channel. Comment, like, let me know what albums you want to hear next, and see me react to. And I have such a big list to get through. I'm trying to pre-record some and just get them out, but I try to record them the day of. But it's been really hard lately, and I'm just letting you guys know now, like you metal fans, I will be getting into other genres. So like there will be like videos that will starkly contrast from the ones that you're used to seeing from me. Just because there's so much music I want to listen to that I've never have. I'm mostly listening to rap, so there probably won't be a lot of rap on this channel, but there will be a lot of other genres. There will be like pop, God knows, maybe like K-pop, who knows? Like I'm gonna be listening to everything on here. So just know that. But I'm getting to all the metal albums I've been requested. I'm definitely trying to get more Slayer out this week. Uh, Metallica, I'm gonna try to get to load this week. I can't promise it, but I'm going to try to get to it this week. Probably more Led Zeppelin, Sabbath, and Pantera. There's so much, but yeah, but there's other genres I'm getting requested that I want to get to also. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.